On is Terry Shield in car number 37, starting back from position 7. Keep an eye on him. We're about just over 10 seconds away from the start of heat number 1 today under very cloudy, misty skies here at Amaroo Park. We're ready to go motor racing on the 7 network. Racing, getting away very quickly indeed on the inside. No, he wasn't. It was Barry Jones and Freddie Gibson a little slow to get off the line. Greg Topfer has given him some buffeting there on the inside. There's Terry Shield going up, sitting behind Gibson. Gibson's dropped back about 4 spots as they head over the top, down into Dunlop Loop for the first time. Just take a look at the water on the grass there on the inside verge.
Lightning start there by car 44, the all-blue Mazda RX-7. He's having a bit of trouble at the moment trying to keep Greg Topfer out. That's Barry Jones way out in front. The blue Mazda behind him is Paul Jones, started off the 3rd row, just been passed by Greg Topfer. In fact, the traffic's starting to overwhelm him now. The leader, Barry Jones, really started well. Fred Gibson got off the line and then seemed to lose it for a moment. In fact, Peter McLeod almost ran up the back of him. Down into Winfield, first time. Topher in 2nd place. Finnegan's up into 3rd spot in the Triple M Commodore.
Here comes the battle with Terry Shield moving up for position 7. Freddie Gibson has dropped back in the pack, as you can see. And here's Terry Finnegan making a move here on the inside of Greg Topher. Couldn't pull it. There's Freddie Gibson and the Nissan Turbo. Terry Shields and the Eurocar Mazda is the next one as they drop over the top of Marlborough, down into the right-hander at Dunlop Loop. There's great battle going on between Fred Gibson and Terry Shield as they go through the right-hand turn that tightens up as they work to the back straight.
That slow start by Gibson probably cost McLeod a couple of places. He's been shuffled out of the main fight at the present time, and he could probably thank Freddie Gibson for that. Barry Jones leading well. Gibson involved in the straight dice. Terry Shield right on him. Off Finnegan there as well. They've got Finnegan.
Well, Terry Finnegan's keeping them all honest as Shield comes down on the inside, just nibbling away at the inside of Freddie Gibson. There's Topfer up in 2nd. Jones goes past. He's already onto the front straight.
A little sideways. Jones leads. Topher 2nd. Gibson 3rd. Shield 4th. Finnegan 5th as they complete 2 laps.
Here's Gibson now on the inside of Topher, 1 spot further towards the leader. Shield follows as they go up the top of Etchapave, down into Dunlop Loop. And Topher doing a good job indeed in the Commodore. Finnegan also keeping the pressure on there behind Terry Shield as they head down once again towards Mazda Corner.
Freddie Gibson there going through in the Nissan Bluebird, followed by Greg Topher. Terry Shield trying to get under him. Finnegan in behind them, desperate to regain the position that he... Oh, goodness me!
There
touch and go there with that pair.
Well, he's picked a very brave line here on the outside of the Commodore. We'll wait and see whether he can outbreak him going into the corner. I don't think Topher is in the mood to give away too much, but Shield finds his way around the outside. There's Finnegan. Topher finds himself going a little wide. Finnegan closes up very, very quickly here on the inside. Well, through Wonderlick.
Double shuffle puts Topher back to 5th place.
Terry Shield with Terry Finnegan very, very close indeed to him. Coming up on the inside, a very, very tight line required there, but Shield manages to hold on to 3rd place through Dunlop Loop. Race lead still being held, of course, by Barry Jones and the Darrell Mazda RX-7. 2nd place to Freddie Gibson in car number 56, and here's 3rd place held by Terry Shield.
Tail out on Topher's Commodore there as he goes round Mazda Corner into Honda. Shield in 3rd spot. Takes Winfield, the right-hander, Finnegan. Just losing out a little bit there. Shield, of course, is the series leader in this AMSCAR Better Brakes competition here at Amaroo Park. Oh, very close. Up the top. Finnegan right on his tailpipe, but no way through there.
Of course, Terry Shield is the production touring car track record holder here at Amaroo Park. 53.2 the time. He'll be turning nothing like that here today with the very, very wet conditions.
Well, his qualifying time for this race was 59.9.
I think that's the furthest we've seen Terry Shield back on the grid. 7th spot, but he's up to 3rd. Barry Jones still the race leader. There's Shield running in third place and second held by Fred Gibson in the Nissan Turbo, car number 56. There's Terry Finnegan, Mr. Ever Present, in the 2MMM Commodore.
5 laps to go, halfway mark.
And of course, Channel 7 today bringing you some pictures from using, of course, our exclusive race cam system. And we're following now, of course, Peter McLeod in the yellow Mazda RX-7. And we're aboard in Gary Wilmington's Ford Falcon. That will give you an idea of just how dismal the conditions are. Say nothing for spectators, but certainly for the drivers. And it looks like young Gary has received a stone in the shield. You can see the windscreen there has a pretty big dent in it. And there's Wilmington working away down the back part of Amaroo Park's course, down towards the left-hander at Honda. The roads are wash here today. Down through the gears. Slight kink in the straight now, down to the right-hander at Winfield.
A deep-throated rumble of the big Falcon, contrasting with a high-pitched whine of the Mazda RX-7s. Power down, but you can see even at this part of the circuit the little RX-7 pulling away from him.
Heading up to the top of Bitchafave.
McLeod's left him. You can see one lap we've been following, and McLeod has pulled well away.
Okay, that's Gary Wilmington race cam. We'll be picking up more race cam during the afternoon, and particularly in the Alfa Romeo Cup Series, because we're going to take you racing with Colin Bond.
That's the race leader now, car 41. Barry Jones going down to Winfield Corner and about to be under challenge from Fred Gibson.
Gibson has made up a lot of ground. There's Jones sideways coming out of the corner. Gibson moves up on the outside. No room to pass there. Through Wonderlick Corner. Just look how close these cars are running as they come onto the front straight at Amaroo Park and head up the hill.
3 laps to go.
Barry Jones just there. Freddie Gibson making big gains here in the past couple of laps. Down into the right-hander at Dunlop Loop. Barry Jones, car number 41. Fred Gibson, who was very, very quick here in the wet yesterday.
Gibson's teammate, of course, George Fury, has been seen to advantage in the Australian Touring Car Championship Series this season. Gibbo hasn't had quite the same luck here at Amaroo in the Better Brakes AMSCAR Series, but he's hoping for a change of fortune today, and he's certainly putting it right up to Barry Jones.
Looking towards the inside here.
Traffic. Both passed safely. Jones staying in shape this time. Almost lost it there last time round. Got away a little from Gibson there. On the way up the hill. 2 laps to go.
Great scrap this. We move into the final stages of heat number 1 of the Better Brakes today. Still Barry Jones in front in the Darrell Lee RX-7. Freddie Gibson on his bumper in the Nissan Turbo.
Places to pass, of course, are limited here at Amaroo. Gibson pushing hard, hoping that Jones will just make a slight mistake, enough to let him through. But Barry Jones has got heaps of experience on this circuit.
The track actually drying on the back straight. Still fairly wet, though, along the front straight. Down into Honda Corner again. Jones comes out of that corner, uses all of the racetrack, keeps his line tight. Freddie Gibson closes up, will probably work to the left, make a run down the outside and try and cut back on the inside as they come out of the corner.
Jones the leader. Gibson second. Terry Finnegan's now third in the Commodore. He's given Terry Shield the slip in the other Mazda RX-7, by the way.
Last lap. Shown to Barry Jones. Freddie Gibson still very, very close indeed as they come up Bitchafave Hill for the final time. Drop down over the top into Marlborough, down Dunlop Loop. You have a tightening right-hander that takes the cars onto the back straight here at Amaroo Park. Freddie Gibson, much better line, a tighter line on the exit to that corner. So he's right on the bumper now of Barry Jones, rather. And they've got a 4 that they're going to put a lap on as they come down the Honda Corner. Now this could be interesting. Jones elects to hug the inside. Now, Freddie Gibson's going to have a run here. No, changes direction. It comes back again on the inside. And the two of them race it off down to the final right-hander at Winfield. Still Barry Jones with Freddie Gibson ever so close.
Swings wide, tries to come back underneath. Hasn't got the horsepower to do it just there. 1 more turn to go. Jones cuts it nice and tight. and zooms away to the checkered flag. He's got the money. Barry Jones, winner of the first heat in today's round of the AMSCAR Better Break Series here at Amaroo Park from Freddie Gibson. Great dice between that pair over the concluding 3 laps of that